Hi, I'm Aaron Steil from Gardening with Steil on Iowa PBS. If you're like me, then your spring plant shopping has produced quite a pile of plants to be put in the yard. The sooner we can get these planted, the better. Here's what you need to know about planting perennials. First, we want to consider the location. Be sure that it has the right sun, soil, and enough space for it to grow to mature size. We're going to start by removing the mulch. Dig the hole. Be careful not to go too deep. We don't want to backfill with soil and have the perennials settle down too deeply. The hole should be at least twice as wide as the container. Loosening the surrounding soil allows the roots of your perennial to more easily establish into that surrounding soil. Pull the perennial out of the pot. Squeeze the sides to loosen, then gently slip it out. Carefully loosen any roots, especially those that are circling the root ball. Set in the ground at the same level as it was in the container and backfill with soil. We sometimes see conflicting information when it comes to the soil and what to backfill with. It is frequently recommended that the soil that comes out of the hole is what goes back in. But then you'll see recommendations to amend the soil with something like compost or peat or other products. Unless the soil is very low quality with a lot of clay or poorly drained, then the soil that comes out of the hole is the soil that should go back in. If the soil is very poor, dig a wider hole, 3 to 4 times the diameter of the container, and mix the compost with the native soil, and then backfill with this mixture. Most perennials don't need a starter fertilizer, but you can use one if you choose. Just follow the label directions. Finally, water in the plant. This final step is important. No matter what the forecast says in terms of rain, always water in your plants after planting. It settles the soil and gets the roots in good contact with the surrounding soil, getting it off to a good start. Water periodically the entire first growing season, checking the original root ball and the surrounding soil. This is one of the keys to success, being sure that you check at least weekly, and watering not too much and not too little will ensure that it becomes a great addition to your garden. Thanks for joining me with this gardening tip on Gardening with Steil.